David Goggins has become a symbol of toughness and resilience. He was beaten as a child and was able to face his abusive father and move on in life and make himself better. He put himself on a hardcore 800 calorie a day diet and exercised from morning to night. From 300 pounds, he dropped 106 pounds in 3 months to qualify for the Navy SEALs. He is the only member of the military to complete SEAL training, U.S. Army Ranger School, and Air Force Tactical Air Controller training. He has run many ultra marathons. He is a former Guinness World Record holder for doing the most pull-ups, doing 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. From having a stutter to public speaker, from learning disability to best-selling author. Despite being born with genetic defects such as sickle cell trait and ventricular septal defect, which are holes in the heart, he has accomplished all these things. He has become the living example of what is possible when you push your limits. I am going to go over the main ideas that Goggins has used to transform his life from a nobody to the toughest man alive. Number 1, the 40% rule. Most people give up at 40% of their max effort. Most stop at the first sign of mental or physical duress and leave 60% unused. You can always do more if you can push past the pain. By increasing your pain tolerance, you bump up that 40% to 60, to 80, and more. Most people do not tap into their potential. The cemetery is a place where most people die who never realize their full potential in life. Number 2, go to war with your mind. Write a list of everything you do not want to do that would be good for you. Then go do those things. Do something that sucks every day. This prepares you for when life hands you something that really does suck. You must push the hardest the moment you want to quit. This is how you make the mind stronger. Push past your normal stopping point. Take the path of most resistance and seek out the most difficult task. Make uncomfortable your way of life. Learn to love the discomfort and hard work. Lean into fears, insecurities, and self-doubt head on. Don't let them grow stronger and limit your possibilities in life. You find peace by going to war with your mind, fixing yourself. Number 3, the accountability mirror and mental lab. Look at yourself in the mirror and be brutally honest with yourself. If you're fat, own it. Don't downplay anything. Lying to yourself only holds you back in life. Then go work on these things. Face reality. Stop the excuses. Take ownership and responsibility. Once all of that is stripped away, you are left with who and what you have become. Now you can build a life from here. Any mindset and future you want. There are 2 choices. Live a low expectation, comfortable life and never take responsibility and believe dreams are just fantasies. Or leave everything behind for a world of possibility, more pain, hard work, and 0 guarantees of success. Mental and emotional scars are weak spots we all have that are easily opened up when poked. You have to deal with the scars, or they will control you, and you will be prone to failure during difficult physical and emotional situations. Transformation requires breaking yourself down. There is always another layer to shed to find a better version of yourself. Number 4, never waste anything. Use your past victories as a source of fuel when things start getting tough. As a reminder that you have overcome difficulties before and you can get past these as well. Use all your emotions, even fear and hate. Learn to master them so you can use them as fuel to make you better. Instead of writing in a journal your struggles, record it and listen to it repeatedly to neutralize the effect that story has on you and gain power over those negative emotions. Goggins finds more fuel in hate directed at him. He converts that negative into positive progress and makes himself stronger. Number 5, taking souls. You take someone's soul when you dominate their mind by being so excellent, so amazing at what you're trying to achieve, something they could never have done themselves. Take their doubt and negativity and dominate their task with everything you got. When you get knocked down, but keep coming back over and over again. When you do things nobody else wants to do, that nobody even thinks about doing, like running in the elements, having no excuses, Rain, snow, mud, cold, doesn't matter, while others stay in their beds, sleeping in. Number 6, stop the pity party. Nobody cares about your problems. Most people focus on their own issues and lives. Pity makes you weak as you seek comfort and validation from others. The only way out of a sucky situation in life is dropping the negative attitude that is preventing you from creating a better life. Every minute you spend feeling sorry for yourself is another minute not getting better. It's another missed workout, time missed studying, another day burned when you didn't make any progress towards dreams, ambitions, and desires. The more time feeling sorry for yourself, the more time you spend in depression. You need to perform no matter what you've been through or how you feel. The only thing that ever matters is the present moment. Don't let depression or regret hijack your day. Nobody ever gets better by feeling sorry for themselves. The earlier you get up, the more you do, the less time you have to feel sorry for yourself. Number 7, schedule your life like you are on a 24-hour mission. Figure out your goals in life. Make clear priorities to accomplish these goals. Analyze your schedule and remove the wasted time. Cut out the noise and make the most of your time to do the priorities. Use your smartphone intelligently for alarms and reminders. Number 8, set goals that seem unachievable. Setting impossible goals is where real growth happens, not goals you think are achievable. Push yourself further. Imagine the hardest thing you could do, then go do that thing. It might be impossible, but at least you're on a mission. We are all capable of so much more. Don't let your fear of the unknown hold you back, like staying in a secure job instead of moving on to other opportunities. If you always stay in the same place, you will never learn if you have what it takes to swim in the deep end. Don't put people on a pedestal and think you're not good enough. We're all just humans, and anyone can strive for greatness if willing to seek it out. Most things won't happen the first try. It will take multiple tries before you get there. The only way to get there is keep trying. Number 9, many dreams die while suffering. We come up with dreams while comfortable and while reflecting on life. You come up with the goals and you start to plan it out. Then, when you begin, challenges hit you in the face. Things become demanding and uncomfortable. You may start to panic, thinking this is too hard or impossible to achieve. Self-doubt settles in. Giving up would be easier than the suffering you would have to go through. And this is where most people quit. The dream that could change your life you give up on so easily. Doing this will cost you a piece of your soul. Every time you want to quit, take a moment and do the 1-second decision. Number 10, the 1-second decision. It only takes 1 second to lose everything. 1 second to make the decision to give up when the pain comes, when the challenge feels unbearable. In that moment of panic and pressure, slow your breathing and take control back over your mind that is making you panic. Think of your future if you quit and how bad that will feel. And think of the future if you succeed and how good that will make you feel. The life it would lead to. Stay in the fight. Fighting builds perseverance and strength by winning that moment. Then use that skill for future doubts and challenges. You must win these seconds repeatedly, especially when it's something you really want. Number 11, take pride in your name and your work. For a better life, start to have pride in yourself. Make up your own mission statement in life and hold yourself to it. What do you want to be in life, and what values do you stand for? Until you know what you stand for, you will fall for everything. Half-assed work should bother you. It's a reflection of who you are. Work harder than everyone. Grind every day alone in the shadows where nobody sees you. There are no shortcuts in life. Complete what you start. Stop when you are done, not when you're tired. Live as if you're being watched. Number 12, protect your foxhole. Your foxhole is your fighting position where you either survive or die. Invite only people you trust in to fight with you. Do not bring in people who lack faith or who will allow you to give up on yourself when things are going bad. Small minds and weak people will kill your dreams. As you grow as a person and shed old limiting beliefs, habits, and lifestyles, your inner circle of people must evolve with you. If you have nobody around you who believes or supports you, it is better to fight alone until you can find people strong enough to fight with you. It may take a while. You may have to hold out even for years. Loneliness can be difficult, but better to be alone than go back to people who don't support your mission. Keep those people at arm's length and only allow people who accept you for who you want to become into your inner circle. Number 13, motivation is crap. Become a disciple of discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Don't rely on it. Discipline of hard work, daily completion of your most important task will eventually bear fruit. Commit to becoming the person with a never-ending task list. Be patient. Discipline is the great equalizer. It is easy to win nowadays because most people are weak, lazy, and lack discipline. Nobody works hard anymore, and they give up quickly. Discipline allows you to make a difference in the potential. If you are born with less and have more discipline, you will be able to compete with others of natural ability and advantages. To get ahead of everyone else, don't live in comfort like everyone else does. Go to war with yourself to find more. Number 14, belief is built from action. Build belief from taking action and completing hard tasks, which then will become proof. This proof will build confidence and belief. You might not have the belief now, but by repeatedly pushing forward, the belief will come. Incremental progress is still progress. One step is all is required to take the next step. Number 15, stay humble. Stay humble in your job or task. Appreciate the experience and lesson you will get. This will keep you rooted in reality and your emotions in check. Be appreciative of what you have, but stay hungry for more. Continued growth only comes when you are willing to be humble. Once you make it in this world, you have to free fall back to the bottom in some way to keep learning and growing. When you are humble enough to remember that you'll never know it all, each lesson you learn only makes you hungrier to learn more on this never-ending path of learning. Goggins turned down millions in pursuit of growth. He makes $15 an hour doing smoke jumping for wildland fires. He stays humble knowing he doesn't have to do these wildland tasks, such as digging trenches, but he does it to stay in a place of discomfort and service. Number 16, growth is the reward, not success or money. Trophies are meaningless. The growth and the person you become from doing hard work you don't want to do and finishing that task is the reward. Always seek out the next difficult challenge to push and grow yourself. Number 17, there is no finish line. A lot of people work hard for a while and arrive at their idea of what success, status, and money looks like, and then they start to coast in life. They touch greatness, but it is something that disappears if you do not continuously work for it. There is no finish line. The grind is every day. There's always more to do, to grow. It's a never-ending journey until you die. There are no rest days, no days off. Your past doesn't matter. Nobody cares. The only thing that matters is what you do today. Respect is earned every day by waking up early and challenging yourself. Embrace the suck like you have nothing and like you never done a thing in your life. Stop looking for the hard times to end. The end comes when it comes, and thinking about it distracts you from completing the task in front of you to the best of your ability. Struggle is the whole journey. That is why you are out there. Remember, stay in the fight.